Come on to my kitchen. Hey, the last episode was a blast for me. Bagels, cream cheese, lox, but it took forever. That's not a complaint. I had so much fun, but I don't have that luxury this week for this episode, so I'm going to be real quick. It's Monday night, but more importantly than that, it's November 1st. Saluti. Sliding off a sober October. And this Pinot Grigio was procured specifically because I had this, well, I had a different dish in mind tonight. That's the beauty of it. It's Monday night. I'm going totally off the rails, just improv. I got in the house and I was just like, I'm not doing that, I'm doing this. So check out what I rummaged around and found. I'm making farfalle again. It's one of my favorite pastas. This ain't just for your pasta salads with your peas and black olives. Bow tie pasta, farfalle. This mackerel is unbelievably good. I already downed the whole fillet. But I thought I'd go with, it's in a lemon caper oil that's absolutely delicious. You could just drink this stuff. Garlic, red onion, the black cherry tomatoes, you saw those in the last episode. Had them with the lox. These Gulf shrimp, these are even bigger than the ones I usually get. These are the extra large. So I just did 3 of those. And this is the broccoli. I planted a late season broccoli. I got a couple nice little heads. And I just blanched them off, shocked them. And let's put this all together. Right here, the banana peppers. We pickled those. I don't remember what episode that was. And episode 001, the beginning of the show. Remember this gadget? Now look at that parsley. Some of it's looking a little funky, but I would be embarrassed to tell you how long this has been in here. And I still have some usable leaves. So that's testimony to this unit from Chile. Okay, so we got some units to work with here. Let's pull it over to the stove and just mess around. Got some water going in the back for the farfalle. I just popped the flame under this one. So let's get some extra virgin olive oil in there. Pan's not even hot yet. Get started with the red onion. We'll wait for that sizzle. It's going to come. Alright, now that those onions are going, I'm actually going to drop my pasta. Water's boiling because these farfalle, they got that tight center, so they don't become al dente right away. This ain't like capellini. Let me get... I hate when I eyeball pasta because you know I'm going to do way too much and then I'm going to freaking eat it all. Alright, so the farfalle's in. Let's give it 1 stir and then leave it be. Drop your pasta in your boiling water. There's salt in there. Drop it in. Give it 1 stir to kind of get all those, you know, bullies in the schoolyard away from each other, and then just leave it alone. Red onion, it's getting some color. Let's turn that down and get our garlic in there. Yes, I'm buzzed on a half a glass of Pinot Grigio. You go the entire month of October. See what happens to you. Red onion, garlic, extra virgin olive oil, and speaking of which, saluti. Just a touch. And now would be the time to crack some pepper in my opinion. Strictly an opinion. Extra virgin, red onion, garlic. What's next? Put these black cherry tomatoes in. Alright, I don't want to make these cherry tomatoes into a sauce, alright? I just want to warm them through a little. And now, you can feel it with the spoon, it's still too hard. You don't even have to touch it. But I like to, you know, got a ways to go. So let's crank this way down. Almost just keeping it warm on the stove top. Okay, the pasta's cranking along. I just checked it. So we'll let that do what it's doing. So I decided to tighten in on this saucepan, all right? Nothing's changed here. Extra virgin olive oil, red onion, black cherry tomato, garlic, and a little black pepper. I didn't salt it at all. I'll just put a couple grains. And I just cranked up the heat so we're getting that sizzle. See, you don't want to make a sauce, but you see how the tomatoes are starting to, they're starting to donate some of their little goodness to the sauce. You see that? Now it's time for our big jumbo shrimp. Just doing 3 of them. These are shelled. I shelled them, I cleaned them, right? Slit the back. Get that shrimp vein out. Getting that pink. And turn the heat down because I don't want to overdo them. The broccoli. Now, as opposed to episode 009, where we cooked this broccoli till it was, you know, basically porridge. This is a different dish. This is blanched. I blanched it a good amount. Then I shocked it, locked that color in, and actually, I'm going to remove the shrimp. Oh yeah, they're not even close to done. They just got that outside pink, which is perfect. We'll finish them. Because I should have put the broccoli in first. See, but keep your wits about you. You can always adjust. Listen, you're not going to ruin it. I want to soften this just a little, but I want to leave a little crunch on it. Almost like a good stir fry. Okay, now I think we can risk stirring the pasta and check one of these farfalle out, see where we're at. Getting good. Okay. I'm going to add a little of this. This is the oil that those mackerel came in with lemon and capers. I'm going to add that. And you know what? I was going to garnish with them, but what the heck. I'm adding all these capers right from the can. These things are so freaking good. I'm going to stock my pantry with these. I mean stock it, like not the pantry. I'm going to stock my like prepper shelf with those. So this way, during the zombie apocalypse, you know, when you're down in the bunker and you eat about 15 cans of, you know, canned beans in a row, red beans, pinto beans, black beans, chickpeas, all of a sudden you're like, holy crap, look at these mackerel packed in lemon caper oil. Let's bust those out for the apocalypse. All right, that's looking pretty good. Now, here's the thing. You see how all this is reducing down? It's getting gloppy. We got fond on there. This is when you add a little bit of your pasta water, because the pasta water has now a bunch of starch in it. So you can almost emulsify this, right? That's how you get a sauce. Starchy pasta water, fat from the olive oil, the capers, and emulsification. Okay? Now, I think we can add back our shrimp. Oh, the aroma. And check this, I'm saving this for the absolute last minute. In fact, I'm not going to toss it in until the pasta goes in, this mackerel. This stuff is amazing. Thank you, Karina. I'll be back for more. One of the highest fish in omega-3s, omega-6s. Those beautiful oily fish. I love them. Bluefish, salmon. All right, I think we're good. Let's see where the pasta's at. Al dente, perfecto. Let's get it out. You can see my sauce is going. This is when I don't like to pour out the pasta into a colander or anything. I like to do this. Why am I doing this? I've joked in other shows, you know, you leave the water on, you might want to cook more. But I'm not cooking more tonight. The idea with this is, each of these little bow ties is harboring a little bit more of that pasta water. I don't want too much of it, but as I add them in, there's a symbiosis going on here. The pasta is giving a little bit of this starchy water to the sauce, right? But it's also, by releasing that starch into the water, setting itself up to just draw back in liquids. So it's literally sucking this sauce in as we start. Broccoli, shrimp, red onion, garlic. Now let's just take a little of this mackerel and just kind of, I would eat this whole damn can just like this with my fingers. But I had this vision in my head. It was just going to be shrimp and broccoli. And I was like, wait a minute, man, what about that mackerel? Okay, I'm about ready to serve this, but question. Quick quiz. I'm actually going to turn the heat off. So extra virgin olive oil, red onion, garlic, broccoli, Gulf shrimp, white wine, garlic. What's missing? What do we want to add? Of course, more cracked black pepper, but think the garlic, white wine. Just a splash. Some nice lemon juice. And with big apologies to all you die-hard Italianos, I'm putting in a little butter. Let's melt that in. Alright, I'm going to ball some of this up. It's got the shrimp, the broccoli, the mackerel. Oh man. Okay, farfalle, right? Bow tie pasta. So let's get some of that freshly picked night broccoli. Went out there with the flashlight. There's little chunks of mackerel in here. There's that beautiful broccoli. Oh, you know what's looking good? I cooked them a little more than I wanted to, but I'm not sorry about it. Those black cherry tomatoes, they look amazing. All right, there's a plate. There's plenty left in the pot. So now let's finish this off with a little of that flat parsley, right? Now check this. I don't know what the episode was. I tried to do my homework beforehand. But we did pickle these banana peppers earlier towards the end of the summer. So I don't know what the episode was, but these things are put this on a turkey sandwich with Swiss and mayo, tuna sandwich. I'll just do 3 of them to go with the shrimp. How's that? Last minute crack of pepper. spritz of olive oil, a couple more drops of lemon, and we're in. First for me is broccoli with farfalle. A little piece of that mackerel. Can't even describe it. It's a total improv. All right, it's Monday night. I'm taking this in front of the tube. It's not just any Monday night. It's Monday, November 1. Saluti. Honestly, just wing this thing. I can't even describe how good this is. The broccoli helps. Anything you grow. People seem to only think about it with tomatoes. Anything you grow. Ground to face. And those pickled banana peppers, yeah, add them to everything. Alright, quick one tonight. Thanks for coming to my kitchen. We'll see you for the next episode. The shrimp.